Testing.
So I was playing around with some eyelashes for today's look and randomly decided to record. Pay my eyelashes absolutely no mind. They're not done. They're hanging off. So hopefully it's not too distracting.
Welcome to the Lazy Unlocked channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're a returning subscriber, as usual, thank you for your subscription and welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I am going to be showing you all how I do a faux lock, sister lock, micro lock, braid lock, interlock, whatever lock. At this point, I got so many different patterns in my hair, I don't even know what to call my hair anymore. But I'm gonna pretty much be showing you all how I do a simple micro lock bang. Now, as you can see, I have pretty long hair, but even if you have shorter hair, you can still achieve this look. And I'm gonna show you and explain to you as I go along how if you have shorter length locks, you can still achieve this same look. I usually don't do much to my locks. A lot of you who have been subscribed from day one know that I usually just let my locks be. I usually keep the wrap. But I am going out to an event in a few hours, so I want to do something a little bit different than I usually do. Not too much, but I just want to kind of embrace the festivities. Now this is super easy. I know there's different bangs that you can do where you take like some hair, half it, and then do like one of these things where you twist it and you twist it, and you know, voila, you have these bangs like that. They are so cute, but I'm just gonna do a simple bang lock, and literally I'm just going to be using one rubber band. That's it. Let me show you all the rubber band. Oh, it's actually on my wrist, so I'm gonna be using a rubber band. Okay, so first things first is I'm going to just section out where I want my bangs to be. So this seems pretty good. Yeah, this seems pretty good. It might be even a little bit too much, but I can work with this. So let me just put this rubber band on here for now and then just push this out the way. So literally all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this hair, I'm going to put my hand here, and I'm gonna just flip it up like so. Now as I flip it up, I'm just gonna take a comb and just kind of like do one of these, because the main part is making sure that the hair going up is neat. That's the main thing. So I want my bangs to kind of come right above my eyebrows. I'm gonna take the rest of this hair and I'm just gonna put the rubber band right here at this part. And I'm literally just gonna slide it on one time. I'm not gonna do a double loop or anything like that, just one time, like so. Okay, there you go. So now you see how this is, but for the most part you can see that I already formed my bang. And again, I just wanna make sure that everything is straight. So wherever it's like a little bit, you know, not straight, I'll just straighten it out, and then I'll just take and tug up from here. Now, of course, I should have used a black rubber band. That would have been great. But this rubber band I like because it's loose and it gives me give when I need to tug. So the next part I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few locks from this side of my head and a few locks from this side of my head, like an equal portion, like so, right? All I'm gonna do is cross it over, covering this rubber band, and I'm gonna tuck it. Now I could have used another rubber band to secure it. So technically I could use 3 rubber bands, but it's all good. So I'm using one side to tuck over this way, and I'm using the other side to do the same thing and tuck over this way. Now I'm just literally gonna tuck it. Hold on. Okay, see? So now this is what it essentially looks like at at the top. I can't see, but if any rubber band is showing, then I could just go in there and adjust it. So this is pretty much how to do it. But I'm going to take it a step further because I don't really like this hump right here. So what I'm going to do, which is going to be very controversial to many of you, is I'm going to iron down my locks to make it flat. Now, I've ironed down my hair so many times before I got locks. When I used to wear weaves, I used to iron down my hair to blend in my hair with the weave. And I also ironed down the braids. So a lot of times when you get weaves, you have the braid underneath. It kind of like is a hump, like depending on how the stylist sewed it. So I will iron down my hair a lot. So this is nothing new to me. I also do from time to time put some heat on my locks. I don't do it very often, like probably maybe once a year I do it. But when I do it, I make sure that I always heat protect my hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to iron down this part and my bangs so it could be flat. Actually, let me just tuck this up a little bit more because I want my eyebrows to show. And I want this to be as straight as possible. So let me just do that. Now, another thing that I do want to mention is I do use coconut oil in my hair to moisturize. I actually just washed my hair today, but I didn't use coconut oil on my locks because oil and heat equals frying. I do not want to fry my locks. I knew I was going to do this, so I did not put any coconut oil on my hair this time because I knew I was going to put heat to my hair. I did not want oil to be in my hair because I didn't want my locks to burn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Tresemme. It's heat protection up to 450 degrees. I know my iron gets pretty hot. I don't know how hot, but I'm just going to spray this on anyway, just so I can avoid burning my locks, okay? So I'm just going to put it here, spray it all over. And again, I could leave it just like this and it's fine, but I want to take it a step further and just flatten it a little bit. So then I'm going to take, this is one of my son's blankets, his newborn blankets. I'm just going to take this. It's thin enough to where the heat could go through. So I'm just going to lay this on top of my hair like so. And again, I could easily just like, I don't even have to do this. I could just tie this and it'll get flat. But it's going to poof up again. And I really want it to be as flat as possible. So hold on. Let me just cinch this up a little bit more. Because once I flatten this, it's definitely going to be flat. Okay, yeah. I need to go in the mirror because once I put this heat on, I do not, like, I need everything to look right. So give me a second. Let me get my bangs right and I'll be back to iron my hair down. Okay, I'm back. I had to just make sure that I got it to where when I had to make sure that like when I flatten it, it's gonna stay in line. I did it so many times before this video and it was just so perfect. And I knew once I got on camera, it was just gonna be a little bit different. Okay, so I have my iron here right next to me. It's very hot. It was heating up in the bathroom while I was recording. So I'm just gonna go through again, make sure I have this heat protectant. I'm gonna take my blanket and I'm literally just going to tie it down like so. And now the moment of truth. The iron, okay, is very hot. I don't see the temperature, but it is hot. And it does have some water in it. But let's see. And I'm literally just going to do this to flatten it. It's definitely hot. Now, if your locks is not as long as mine, you can still do this. You don't have to wait until your locks is this long. You actually can add hair, right? So you can designate how much, like if you want to do this style like more than one time per week or whatnot, you probably could add hair on your existing locks in that section and just, you know, do this style when you want. You also could just go down to the beauty supply store and get some faux SISTERLOCKS or faux micro lock weft and do it that way. Or you can make your own and customize it to the size of your locks and just clip them in when you want, and you could clip them out.
So another option you can do if your hair is on the shorter side, hopefully this makes sense, but you can take a pipe cleaner and actually roll the tips and the ends of your locks into the pipe cleaner and then mold and bend the pipe cleaner into a bang shape. And that will also give you a bang illusion as well.
This is not as hot as I thought it was gonna be, but it was on max, so I don't know. I don't know. Well, I did flatten it a little bit, so let's see how it looks. Oh, it's not bad. I could deal with this for now. For video's sake, I could deal with this. I'll do this again before I leave and I'll flatten it down some more. But this is the final look. I'm going to wear it down. So I know some people put their hair up. I'm gonna wear this down, kind of like a China doll style. So that is my quick, very quick Faux Locs bangs on SISTERLOCKS MICROLOCS. And yeah, I like the look. Again, if I was like doing this off camera, of course I would make sure that everything was like really, like the lines would be straight on point. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Go out, be creative with your micro locks. It doesn't matter how long they are, how short they are. Just know that as your locks continue to grow, as you continue to nourish the journey, you will be able to do so much more with your locks. Do not feel locked in a box with your locks. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you really like this video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thank you all so much for watching. Until the next video, peace out. Y'all take care of yourselves.